Rocco's gone. Yeah,
Rocco's the whole reason I got fired. Fuck you, Rocco.
Isn't that how people get shingles when they got the chickenpox when they were young?
No, I literally got.
Wait,
guys, hold on.
Okay, yes, we're live.
Yeah.
So,
we gotta.
This is Big Talking Brewskis.
Wait, we got the music first. Hold on.
Shit.
The camera's live. I'm about to start the audio.
Oh, hi.
Let's be quiet so we can hear what's happening. I'm trying to pull the reins in. I know, right? You're such an amazing producer. One of us needs to do it. I know, right? I was trying. I'm always the bad guy. But we love you.
The whisper song.
Go get your body wet. I see white people. I fuck white people.
Excuse me, this is my assigned recliner seat in the movie.
Is that a pink butthole?
Aren't all buttholes pink? Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorry.
5.
Yeah, big talking Brewskis. Marissa Smith is who you see. Water cooler combo in here. Crack a cold one, we're on the air. Big talking Brewskis.
Hey guys, happy Friday. This is Big Talking Brewskis. I'm Marissa Smith. As always, I've got Rodney Daniels with me.
What's up, guys? It's time for segment 2.
We got Lee Paul with us.
Hey.
And we have Zach Petrovich.
I am significantly drunker than the first segment.
And
that is how the show goes.
That's our formula for Big Talking Brewskis. Hello.
You guys were the first podcast I did in New York, and you guys are my favorite podcast to do since.
Thank you. We appreciate.
You guys are a great fucking time.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Thanks.
You warm my cold heart, Zachy.
Exactly.
And I get to be the designated podcaster in this social experiment.
Are you having tea?
I do, right.
He's having Earl Grey.
Yes.
Wait.
What we need to have.
Paulie drinks the tea.
Yeah. Give me a cup of tea
We
and some
need a
poppers.
designated podcaster.
Some poppers.
We've got Lee Paul is our designated podcaster to make sure that we get to karaoke safely.
It's very important that
Yes.
you guys make it a karaoke in one piece.
Yeah.
Not get arrested until you do your best rendition of Britney Spears' "Toxic." Okay.
Yeah.
Very
Somebody
important.
to love like
Womanizer.
That's
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta throw some more. But we were talking about shitty jobs on the break.
Yeah.
We were.
Yes. And
me and Rodney had a shitty job
We had
together.
a shitty job together.
That's how you guys know
That's how
each
we
other.
know each
Yeah.
other.
That's how
is
you
we worked together. I trained you
Wow.
as a bartender.
Yeah, even though I never bartended.
Ever.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, we're going to hire you as a bartender.
And then
Wait, shitty general manager.
and then they just kept me as a server. They had
Right.
me do all the training for bartending.
I feel like you were my replacement.
Yeah, I never tended bar. They never had me behind the bar.
Really?
Mario, you're thinking of Mario.
Oh, okay.
Schwarzenegger.
Is that
Because I was gonna say,
Other
were
white
you there
Italian
the
guy,
day I
yeah.
got fired? Because I got fired.
It
With
sounds
some
like,
bullshit.
I don't think I
gave-
was there then.
You weren't there.
sounds
So
like,
let me tell you, it
Go
was
ahead, go ahead.
fucking epic. Epic. Okay, I got into the office and the manager was looking for. He thought that somebody was stealing a chocolate cake because some dumbass left it on the counter. And so in
Fucking
the
idiot.
process of trying to figure out who left the chocolate cake, he caught me giving this really cute host. You know who you are. a drink, right? So he caught me giving him alcohol because I'm the bartender, and then they all pulled me into the office. I cussed everybody out in the office. I was like, "Oh, that's how you gonna feel? Oh, y'all fired me." Then I walked out, and I was like, "This is my last day working here. I'm fired." Literally to everybody. I didn't just walk the fuck out. I walked to the kitchen, told the whole kitchen I'm leaving. Then I told all the servers I'm leaving. The host, I was shaking hands. Motherfuckers were passing out.
It's 'cause we loved
I
you,
wish
bro.
I had on video. Yes,
You pulled a
we were
Jerry,
passing out.
pulled a Jerry Maguire.
Exactly.
Cuba
Although-
Gooding Jr.
Thank you.
I
Thank
did
you.
love.
I'm sorry. Wait, this is my last day here. Pleasure working with you. Pleasure working with you. It was fucking epic.
I
Did you take the goldfish?
I loved how like you used to like. You were a good bartender, but closing you used to suck. I remember because like you used to take the fucking. You'd take the soda gun. He wouldn't wipe down the bottles. He'd take the soda gun and turn it on seltzer, put his finger in front of it, and squirt it like a dad fucking watering plants.
That's how I was trained, James Plant.
Oh, that's
Yes.
right. Plant. Okay, so fun
That's
fact:
how
the guy
it
who
was
trained
trained.
him at Buka was my bartender at another place that's very close to this podcast.
Sounds like the
studio.
drunk leading the drunker.
Um,
You know?
that I'm probably getting fired from soon. But they
Who used to also be my roommate.
yeah, I know.
He
So,
also
like,
does a podcast.
dude,
Hi,
he
James
used-
Plant.
He used to talk about fucking Olivia all the
All
time.
the time.
Be like, Myers, man. Whoa. And I was like, have you ever had sex, James?
But that's how he trained me. He was like, we don't wipe down the bottles. Like, the easiest way is just take the soda gun and you just spray them all like this.
He was-
Then it feels like they're wiped out. I was like,
Is this the same
that's
guy?
actually kind of fucking genius.
It's like the same.
I remember Alyssa used to complain about you all the time for that. You remember
That was
Alyssa
my
Del
mother.
Colace?
That was
She
my other roommate.
She was the no.
Alyssa, yeah.
Del
with the curly
Colace?
hair. Oh, no, the other Alyssa.
No, I'm talking about the other one. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
sorry.
I'm
Last
talking about the
name,
Italian
dark
one.
hair.
from
Names
the-
are
You
yeah.
guys are
Names.
using first and last names. Name
Wow.
names.
I don't give a
Names.
shit. They don't.
You guys
I,
gonna
mean,
put their
she's-
Twitter handles up next?
She's
What's
cool,
going on here?
so, like,
I got a funny recording of her actually.
right, whatever.
I'll tell you later.
But I miss bartending. I'm a server now. Like, I used to, like, make really good drinks.
I did it. I was working in the service industry on and off from 14 to 31, and it was just like 17 fucking wild and crazy years. I mean, you're with people in such a high stress level job in a confined small space, sometimes 10, 11, 12, 13 hours a day. And,
Easily.
and then it's the insanity is like you'll get fucked up while you're on a job, then you'll go out afterwards, get fucked up
more.
and then go right back. Like, I just can't believe how I used to do that. Like, wake up, open, never called out, won't be late, and just fucking do it all over again.
Yeah.
And the juxtaposition about the service industry is that the front of the house makes all this cash.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always a resentment in the back of the house because the kitchen and cooks
100%.
be like, fuck these waiters, fuck these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but the thing
You
is,
know,
if we have
talk-
a slow day, they get fucking paid the same
but,
anyway.
Well, wait.
No, if it's really busy, they still get the pay.
But the
anyway.
juxtaposition is at the end of the night, the best part is this guy's making $200, $300, $400 double, goes in the back to the dishwasher who's getting paid $8-9 an hour and buys an 8-ball from him.
Yeah,
so
no, that is
who's
true.
making out on
Yeah,
this
who makes sense.
transaction over
Exactly,
here?
yeah, knows
There's
exactly
a fucking
what to say.
there's a whole economy going on. you
Our
know?
dishwashers at Buka
You know?
used to sell real good drugs.
Every
They used to have great
line
weed.
cook,
No, did you ever
every
get
dish-
fucked up in the back room at
Yeah.
Buka? The back room on
What,
the other
the
side?
offices?
No, but
Oh, you're talking
past the kitchen, over past the elevator, there was an extra room. Yo, I'd be there till 3 o'clock in the morning smoking.
No
doing
shit.
Lines. Yeah.
was mine?
Why do you think they never have mandatory or drug testing or random in the service
Ever.
industry? Everybody,
They never,
They don't even-
ever do.
everyone would be fired.
Because
They don't even
everybody
do
no one would have
background
a
checks.
job.
They don't
Your
even do
general
fucking
manager
background
will be
checks.
fired.
So,
Everybody
like,
will be fired.
Back in like my early 20s, I used to be like a coat check person. I was alternate glow stick girl, and I
Alternate
was,
glow stick girl.
Yeah, they had a glow stick girl, and
You didn't make the cut? You were alternate?
I was alternate, so if that girl didn't make it in, then I would have to like
You
leave
see them
coat check
boobs?
and
She
do
had
this.
them,
Yeah.
always.
I mean, yeah, this girl's packing double D's, but anyway, but like, so I was working coat check. I was alternate glow stick girl, and I was promoting for the same club. And
Is it the Limelight?
no, this was up in Westchester. So like it was, but it was like kind of like crazy because like I would make, as coat check, I'd make more money than the bartenders because I didn't have to split my tips with anybody.
Right.
All
It was
my
all
tips
you.
was my own.
And they were like,
People would hit you with a 20 if they were nice. Like, I bet,
yeah.
and people
nice and fucked up.
and people
Yeah.
disrespect their coach trick. They're like, oh, that's just some fucking troll in a little room at coach. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm racking up the
First
dough.
of all,
Yeah.
You know what I
tell
mean?
you what,
another
I worked coach
PSA:
check one time.
don't ever disrespect the people that's doing service industry.
Exactly.
Ever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let you know right now, I can
Right.
fuck up your whole
Exactly.
life right now.
Yeah.
I can fuck everything up. You got that show to catch.
Yeah.
I could just not put your food in. You
Right.
do realize that.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right,
You
right.
do realize that.
But
Right,
like
bro.
I'd say my New Year's Eve and St. Patrick's Day were both like my best nights, and like
Ooh,
Patty's.
New
I-
Year's Eve.
like
St.
I
Patty's is my
would
favorite day of the
literally make like $600-700 on those nights, and like a regular.
And is that
like,
counting the money that people didn't forget that they left?
No, like that's just literally tips.
Did you
but,
usually
like,
check
I
the pockets though?
Yeah.
No, I never.
Oh,
See,
See,
she's so nice. She's not.
Like,
See, when
I
I,
don't
yeah,
do
no,
that.
I'm
She's not
shady.
shady.
Yeah.
I
Good.
remember though, like this one
Somebody
girl.
took my weed one time. I got an eighth, and I put in a coat check because I had it in my
Oh,
pocket.
I've taken
coat
drugs
check,
out of coat check.
and then I got my coat, and then I walked out. and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I got home and I opened it up and I was like, fuck, I got an eighth. It's not here. The fuck?
But like, also understand this was like a local bar, and I lived in the neighborhood.
Right.
oh, because
So,
you
like,
could get fucked up.
Yeah, and I could get fucked up in the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yo,
like,
that's that
it's
bitch that
not-
took my weed.
I caught
Yeah.
that bitch in frozen food.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, like you don't do that shit when you live where you work. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
No, that's true.
Yeah.
But
It is
like,
true.
It ain't
But-
good to poop where you grub. No.
yeah, but like I remember there was this like one girl, and she thought that she left her fur coat with me, and she did not. And she was just like, "Oh, I left my fur coat here," and I'm like, "I don't remember seeing you at all tonight." And then I was like, "Where's your ticket?" She's like, "I don't have a ticket." I'm like, "Well, you need a ticket." And then she started trying to call me out my name, all sorts of bitches, niggers, this that, and the other thing,
Wow.
because she didn't have her ticket.
And word.
She was just like, "You fucking nigger bitch, where's my fur coat?" And I
White
was
chick,
just
too?
like,
That's-
of course,
that-
Irish.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like,
Yeah.
first of all, you need to step back. Second of all, you don't speak to me like that. Third of all, I have not seen you tonight.
You actually talked to this bitch?
Wow.
No,
You didn't-
I did.
You
I
she
did.
That
called you a
would've been-
nigger, bitch. You didn't go.
I just-
Bow.
No, so
That's
like,
your nose right there, bitch.
I was just
no,
saying.
I get pissed when
and
people
so,
say
like,
Dago,
like
like,
this is,
Yo.
but this is the thing though. It's like, this is why you have security. So like I went and I told the because I was right next to the DJ booth, and I told the DJ, I'm like, "Yo, get security. You need to get this bitch out of here because I'm about to go South Yonkers. Like I'm just being professional
South
right now.
Yonkers.
So
DMX.
yo.
Being
Shout
professional
out,
right
shout
now.
out, shout out.
yo.
But like he needs to get this hoe at my face." And so the security came over. It's like, "What's up?" She's like, "This fucking nigger took my coat." And like he's like, first of all,
Bitch, you said it again?
and he's just like, "You cannot tell her. You can't say that. You can't say that word. You can't say that to her. She did not take your coat." And then he's like, "Maris, did she come here?" I'm like, "No, she never came here." Then she goes to him, "Fuck you, you fag." And so then he's like, "Now you gotta go." And so somehow she face planted down 2 flights of stairs. I don't know
Of
how that
course
happened.
she did.
No. I mean, allegedly. No one
Somehow.
knows. Yeah.
Somehow
You
she
knew
was
you throw that
drunk.
bitch down the flight of stairs, Marissa.
I did not. That's why there's security. I don't have to get my hands dirty. But like it's just kind of like
It wasn't Marissa threw
I
down the
didn't do
stairs.
it.
It was some
Right,
other
yo,
kind of bitch.
yeah, exactly.
That's what it was.
so
'Cause
like
you was
then. Like at the end of the night, because like the owner came in like, "I'm sorry about this, blah blah blah," and he goes and he's just like, "Here, have a drink or whatever," and I'm like, "Yo, like literally, like I never saw that girl the entire night. I've worked here 2 years, never lost a coat. Like I don't know what happened." Then the bar back found the coat behind a bench, and then people had fun evacuating their bladder
Nice.
on this coat.
Yeah.
And then
It
they
was a
called-
fur coat, though. I would have took that shit myself. Like, yeah, bitch.
I would at least sold it.
No, like literally the entire male population of the bar patrons that were there
Mm-hmm.
and the staff like had a very fun time evacuating.
And then you give it back to her?
And then they gave it back to
And-
her.
Yes!
Social justice.
That's where it gets juicy.
Yes.
That's where it gets juicy. You
Yeah.
ain't gonna call me a nigga, bitch.
Piss code having motherfucking.
Yeah,
Hey,
exactly. It's
you
like it
ain't-
might be mink,
you
but it
ain't
smells
never-
like piss.
Hello, you ain't never gonna get the smell of this buster out your shit.
Hey,
Like,
look, the mink is
ever.
lemon.
Yeah. No, but the other thing that was super weird about that job was that the owner of the place used to handcuff the vault on me. So like
Oh,
he
you
would
work
have
for a
like
mob spot.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so like
Again,
You
Italian
mean,
sausage.
you mean the drop box?
Yeah.
The box?
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it was like this like metal like
Right.
bulletproof suitcase
Yeah.
and then he'd be like, "Listen, I got to go for a couple hours. I'll be right back." And I'm doing coat check. And I'm like, "Okay, I'll see you later." And I'd be waving by, and then he'd just cuff me, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then he's just like, "You're the only one I trust in here with this box." And I'm just like, "What?" And I'm like, "How am I supposed to be dragging this shit and putting coats places?" He's like, "I know it's gonna be here when I get back, and you're not gonna do anything to it."
How much trust can you have in another human if you're handcuffing something to him? That's my. It's not as if you have many options available. You know
But
what I
that's,
mean?
have you met Marissa Smith? I would
Right.
definitely
Right.
handcuff some shit to her. Like,
I'm not gonna let anything happen
You're not,
to
she's
it.
not gonna
and
let
I'm not
anything
gonna
happen
open
to it. If you have $100,000 in a suitcase,
Right.
this bitch will take care of it.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Cheers, because that's dope. That
Yeah,
he even
I'm
would
sitting
trust
down.
you,
I'm
some
Listen,
crazy
if you
black,
can't-
some black chick from Yonkers.
you know-
he trusted you like that
know what I-
to even do that.
Yonkers, stand up.
If you
Yeah.
can't,
Yonkers was good.
if you can't trust alternate glow stick girl, who can you trust?
Alternate glow stick girl slash coat check girl.
Man,
Sometimes she does glow sticks. Sometimes
Because
she's
I
a
do
coat check.
It depends on the night.
She's always
I had
at
a
the
job.
club though.
I had a job like that in Pittsburgh. Some days I'd be running the shop. Some days I'd be delivering things
Yeah.
with air quotes around them.
Yeah.
Here, take this bag up the street to
But that's
Spoonie.
because you the money girl
Yeah.
though. You money. Like they trust you with the money. Your job now, they be asking you,
money,
can you
yeah.
make more
No,
millions?
they know. They know.
More millions. They know.
People like that know team players when they see them.
Exactly.
So when
This is true.
That's what it is.
That is
Yeah.
what it is.
When they find out you're a team player, they find out that like you
work with me, you know how I do when
Yeah.
I'm a team
and,
player.
and that's how I am too. I mean, like, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
like when you're on
Yeah.
the team, they'll let
I'm
you get
on the
away with some
team.
shit too, though.
Yeah.
like that's the thing. Like that's how I'm dealing
They
with
will
this.
absolutely exactly.
That's how I'm dealing with this job right now. But I think the team.
You did one
the
too
team-
many?
The team hierarchy's changing a little bit.
Okay, that happens.
I think they're pissed
when
because.
that's why I got fired because the team hierarchy changed.
Well, here's the deal, bro. Like I walk into the fucking place. I work in a restaurant right now. I walk into the place, guaranteed $1,500 going into their pocket just from me. Just for walking in the door. That's me hungover as shit.
Because they look
puking
at
in the
sales-
bathroom every
Well,
30 minutes.
What people
Okay.
Because what people don't understand is that, like, as a waiter, they look at your sales, what you do.
We're modern-day
how
telemarketers,
much-
dude.
You're modern day telemarketer. What you do.
They're your sales associates.
You're a sales associate, and the fact that I be selling appetizers, I sell sides, I do all this. I get you want double margaritas. Fuck these checks up.
you're
Bro,
you're
I
you're
sold a
pimp.
fucking surf and turf burger to some jackass, and I made him pay for water. All right, dude. Like,
Right.
how you gonna fire that guy? You know, that's not,
Right,
Not that I
exactly.
give a shit because some other restaurant will pick me up.
Wait,
I mean, but
side note, the coldest shit I ever yesterday, I rang in the wrong shit. I fucked up.
and you didn't give a fuck. You didn't get a
No, listen. I told the guy, I was like, the items are very similar. This, and this. It was like I put in I was supposed to put in a fajita. I put in like a steak entree instead. And I was like, look.
Oh, like the
this
skirt
is-
steak.
Exactly. I put in a skirt steak. I was supposed to put in a fajita. And the skirt steak came and I was like, I looked at him. I was like, oh shit, I fucked up. And I told him, I was like, hey, they're very similar items. This, and this. Finesse that shit. He ate it. And paid $27 for that shit.
And if they eat,
That he
what,
didn't even
skirt steak
order.
only $27 by you?
Yeah. Why ain't that crazy?
They be fucking waxing people where I'm at.
Yes.
Bro.
But he paid it and I finessed it. Real cold. Like,
I like. So I'm not gonna like name names or whatever, but like when I was like in like more of like a retail environment, we had this like one new person that was complaining like, oh, we can't sell this stuff, blah blah blah, and this. So they sent me in there and they were just like, oh, like we have too much side work to do, and we have too much like unpacking to do to
always
actually
one
sell.
Republican.
You call side work in retail?
No, it's floor
Just
work,
curious.
but like no, it's
Oh,
floor
same,
work.
but she's-
it's floor work.
Right.
I'm trying to translate it into
got-
restaurantese, and so,
I appreciate it because
Well,
I only speak that and
Yeah.
Like-
dumbass. So
So like, now she
That's
was
the whole language.
complaining.
We can talk about that too.
Like she was complaining that like like they were getting too many like they were getting too many shipments to actually sell anything, and so they sent me in there to try to like figure out like, is this a problem? And so I was just like, well, why don't they just do their shipments on the floor so they can sell while they're unpacking? And she was like, oh no, that you can't do that. Or so I was just like, when that day that they told me to do that, and so I sold this one lady two $1,200 items, and so I was just like. So, like, I was unpacking it, and, like, literally, it was just, like, I took it out of the box, and I was just like, ooh, did you see this? I just got it out of the box. She's like, oh, that's
Literally,
really pretty.
bitch.
And so I'm just like, no, like, I haven't seen this before. Like, I literally just got in the shipment today. Isn't this so cute? And she's like,
Extra
oh, that's
fresh.
so cute. And then I was just like, oh, that looks great with your outfit. And then she's like, oh, do you have it in other colors? So I'm like, let me go see. So, like, I literally bring boxes out, and I'm like, and I'm going through the boxes. I'm like, oh, I've got this in, like, 4 more colors. And so, like, then she's just like, oh, this is really cute. She's like, I like this color and I like this color, but I don't know which one to get because they're kind of expensive. And I'm like, you don't think you deserve both?
Ooh, tell me she
Excellent.
bought both. She bought both.
Excellent.
That's so.
Yo,
Oh,
P-
because these motherfuckers are followers.
Hit him with.
hold up. PSA. Buzzwords like that work.
Yes,
kinda
it
shit.
does.
That work psychology shit. Because I'll tell you what.
Both.
If I come up to a table, I'm like, yo, you want another drink? They're like, I'll think about it. You come over, you're like, hey, you need a fresh one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Fresh one.
Fresh one.
I'm putting
Yeah,
that in.
'cause
I'm
it's
putting
like,
that-
oh,
I'm
this
putting
one
that-
is
I'm putting- I'm
yeah.
putting that in my.
Yeah.
Straight up,
You
fresh
got-
one.
You guys are
Yeah.
straight
Full
from.
fucking-
You guys are straight from the fucking cast of They Live. Obey. You know,
Yeah.
subliminal. Fresh one. You
Yeah.
need this. Consume.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No,
But-
because I be checking these
seen-
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I
You ever
I-
check
If
it?
you're buying
I rip
something,
you off
you
with a
do whatever.
smile, bro. No, dude. I mean, where I work, it's all American Express black cards. I'm not dealing with like real people.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
that's
give a
because you
shit.
work down here downtown.
Yeah.
Remember we used to work uptown over in Times Square.
I spoke Spanish
Times
better.
Square, Times Square is very specific because everybody has a fucking show to catch.
Right.
And I have to let every motherfucker know.
Well, no, you have to know what the. Well, dude.
No,
how
I
about-
let them know all
You
the time.
left.
I
You
walk
left.
and I go,
Dog.
oh, I left and
Dog.
There-
Hi.
no, it was a very serious
I,
situation.
I left and it was a shit show.
No, you left. There was a. Oh man, you remember the fat bitch that used to be on fucking ice cream?
Yeah.
Okay, so she was on.
Ice
A,
That
cream fatty?
bitch who used to be on ice cream.
Yes.
No, it was a chick. I'm being a dick. But she was back there one night. I had this table of like fucking. It was like this dude's wife's birthday, and he was such a prick.
Because
Definitely,
they wanted the big ice cream
definitely
bowl. the big
Connecticut or
ice
something.
cream.
You know, one of those.
Kinetic cunts.
And oh, I
Kinetic
like that.
cunts.
But so we
Ooh.
go. So I go back and I'm like, hey, I really need that Sunday. And she's like,
No, because
she's giving-
where we used to
Well,
work at, they had a Sunday that was a special dessert Sunday that was like in a big ass fucking
But if you
martini glass with like fucking 25 scoops.
it was
15
retarded.
It was retarded. It's
25
It looked
scoops
great.
in a
And
martini
then
this
we
glass.
bring a
tall.
candelabra
It's this tall.
of-
Candelabra of
Candles, and then
but
we'd
if you
sing this.
order
So now
that,
what happened
first
to the
of
ice
all,
cream bitch?
Okay, so long story short, I must have pissed her off somehow. So she's making me wait.
You fucked her. She didn't come. Go on.
Regardless, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. This is like a 7-minute item. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I get to 10 minutes. I'm like, hey, where's that at? She's like, I'm making it now. I'm like, all right. 15 minutes. Now the table's putting pressure on me.
where's the appetizer?
They're like,
where's the
we're like,
dessert?
what
Where's
the
the
hell's going
dessert?
on? Where's the dessert? What's going on? And I'm like supposed to do it on the sneak because it's like a surprise birthday party.
Right.
Yeah, fucking white people. Fucking. But I'm like sitting there. I'm like,
Water.
so I go back there. We're at 26 minutes. All right.
Oh,
and I
fuck.
have the ticket, and I go up to my chef.
that's what people don't understand
I just
is
go
you
up to my
have a
chef. I go up
button.
to my chef, and I'm
Alert,
like,
alert.
bro, 26 minutes for a fucking Sunday. What's she doing? She's like, now it's going to be 29 minutes. I took a whole tray of fucking dishes and threw it. like right against the wall, and I walked out. Whole tray, like one of them.
I totally believe that, sir, because you're hardcore. I love you.
Dog, yo, who
But
was our Dominican chef? Who was our Dominican chef?
You
know who I'm talking about.
Papi Frito?
Papi Frito, who used to bang Perez.
The fat bitch with the ice cream and
Remember?
the Dominican
No.
chef.
You remember?
Papi
He used to,
Frito.
he used to
Walking
bang
to a
Perez.
bar.
You know who I'm talking
I'm
about.
not gonna
Chicharron.
say his name on right now because I just was hanging out with him like
You
2
know who
nights
I'm
ago.
talking about. He's cool, but he like comes up to me. He's like, "Don't throw stuff in my kitchen. Don't throw stuff in my kitchen." I was like, "Bro, take care of
Danny
your
was
people."
good.
Oh, Danny's
Danny.
Oh,
That was Danny. That's Danny. That's a homeboy.
Wait, no, not
The
that
guy who cuts cocaine with
You
bacon
talking about
soda.
Olivia?
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to bang Olivia. Yeah. Oh.
This has become a
Oh.
very...
This is like,
God.
all right, so
That's
I'm going
real
to change
specific.
this
Yeah,
topic.
yeah.
New
So now,
subject.
Lee, now, you're currently single.
Right.
So now,
What?
no, but like,
fucked up.
have you
fucked up,
have you been trying to get into any ethically non-monogamous relationships?
Well, it's... You know what annoys me? I go on Tinder, and I see that all the time now. It's like... ethically non-monogamous relationship. It's like
Right.
that new buzzword,
right.
which is basically the PC way of saying like, I'm with somebody, but we want to fuck other people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm always like, I think it's like cute and it's sweet and it's honest and it's fun. It's ethically non-monogamous until somebody finds somebody who's like better looking, makes more money, and then it's like a better all-around human, and then you're like, how the fuck could you? You know what I
Right.
mean? So I can't wrap my head around. It's like, I just say. It's like I just want to. Just say I want to be a whore. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just own it. Just say I want to be a whore.
You can't even say
Yo.
whore anymore.
know-
Okay, I
because
said
now-
hooker in Brooklyn
say
on a
whore.
set.
I want to be a whore.
I said hooker in Brooklyn on a set, and I got like 20 questions from some chick who clearly had hairy armpits. Like I just, I don't know. I think
I
that
absolutely agree
why,
with you, though.
Why do we have to? Why do we have to put these labels to intellectualize? It's a base thing. I want to fuck more than one person. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I feel like isn't that just dating? Like I don't
Yes.
Right.
like I don't feel like that's like you don't need to have this like fancy like
you
oh
have,
I'm,
but you have to
I'm
say what you're
ethically-
looking for.
Right.
No, but like here's the thing. If I'm saying that I'm looking to date some like you're just dating, all dating is ethically non-monogamous because like you're not monogamous until you guys get into a
Right.
relationship.
I'm not
Right.
monogamous
Like-
until the
And you
ring
don't
goes on.
tell each other. You're like, you
Right.
do what you
Until
do.
what?
I do what I do.
and then when we decide, hey, what are we doing? Like, should
See,
we just date each other?
I-
And then you become a relationship.
I think that's disappearing a lot into today's dating culture, though. I mean,
Yeah.
like a lot of people don't set boundaries, and then everyone's very confused.
Well, here's the whole thing: is that we're saturated with the internet. Like we're able to
Dating apps.
now date multiple people at multiple times, and nobody's focusing.
but you could always
on
date
one
multiple
person.
people at multiple times.
But nobody's focusing.
Yeah, but
on
it used to
one
be hard.
person.
You used to have to go to
It
the
used to be
payphone.
real hard.
I'm going to get a pack of cigarettes. Really, I'm
Yo!
getting blown in the
I will
bathroom
tell
at
you,
Rudy's.
like I used to be
Shout
able
out
to
to
date
Rudy's.
so
Hard.
many more people before I became a comic. Because like then as soon as I became a comic,
Oh,
it
that's
was just
another-
like
that's
no,
another
no,
question.
no one wants to date a comic because they
That's
know
another
that we're
question.
Talk
No
about
one
When do
date
you
a
tell a
female
motherfucker
comic.
that
No one's
you're a
date
comic?
female comic.
When do you tell them
women
that you're a
will
comic?
date male comics, but if I tell a guy I'm a comic, this like, oh, so like you're gonna tell jokes
When do you
about
do
Oh
that?
wait, I
though?
saw that post.
When
by
do
the
you
way.
do that?
What the fuck? Can we talk about that?
When
All
do
of
you
them,
do that?
All of them.
No,
Like,
you. Oh my god, no! Your posts from like Tinder and Bumble
yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
I love it.
Hysterical.
I love
like,
it.
they- like I can't believe there's men out there like that. Like that's just
Of course.
But that's like
Men are becoming
lot of them.
savages.
like
Yeah.
you're right, but it's in writing. Okay, here's my deal. Maybe I'm old school. Maybe I was brought up right, but I was always told, don't put anything in writing you're gonna regret.
right.
And I live by that. Like also, I mean, granted, I mean, like I know the NSA is definitely listening to us all through our phones, so like,
oh
they
yeah,
know
that's
everything.
totally
that I
All
say
day
that's
long.
anyway.
fine. We're
But-
comics.
All day.
We're on a list.
But there's very rare times that I'll put something like I have to be dating you for like 3 months to like send you an explicit message,
Yeah, I don't even.
or like at least know you very well and we've been fucking.
I've
Like,
never sent out
Right.
a dick pic in my life.
Like the shit that these guys send to you, like they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna make
I
you
don't even
orgasm. Like I'm going to make you orgasm better than you've ever had." That's not something you say. It's like you're missing the whole point of the. I don't know. I call me old school, but I mean, like,
I don't even get dick pics. I get dick videos.
I think it's filthy.
Are them just coming?
No, it's like them dancing, flapping their dick around.
Let me ask you something.
Really?
When you see
flapping around, it's
It's like they'll like be
She
dancing.
does get dick videos.
like-
She showed them to me.
Like yeah,
You
because
have
he
definitely showed it to me,
appreciates-
yes.
He appreciates
Follow-
the
I'm like,
video.
oh, put it. Oh, what, girl?
You're like,
oh,
girl, he's gonna turn that out.
Follow
dick
the bouncing.
dancer, it's a
Follow
dick
the
dancer.
bouncing shaft. Follow
Yeah,
the bouncing
exactly.
shaft.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say this right now. Just let everybody know.
Okay.
I don't have the dick pic that I be sending out to motherfuckers.
Free-
It's something I googled.
Shut up.
It's a Googled
You got
dick
you
pic.
catfishing
Google
a dick
You're
pic?
Get dick
catfishing your dick.
Cause guess the
That's
fuck
a dick
what?
fish.
What you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
You don't
What do
even
you-
know. Guess what? I fucked several motherfuckers, and they're like, "Oh, it looked just like the picture." Thank you.
Well, it's because they all look the same. No, I'm kidding.
No,
A dick is a dick is a dick. A dick.
But
you
know,
Google
a dick
Google
is a
black
dick.
dick.
Of course, unless
Right.
a dick is a prick, a prick.
A prick.
Exactly.
Of course, I'm prick.
Just like a motherfucker send me, yo. They be sending me pictures of asshole. Asshole look the same too.
Man, here's my
You
thing.
know what
Here's my
the
thing.
fuck?
Wait,
Like,
you be googling
assholes?
assholes?
no, people send me pictures of assholes
Here's
all
my
the
deal.
time.
Who the fuck is sending? Like, here's the deal. The only I have had one time that I've ever been actually like, I was like, oh, this is a picture I'm glad was sent. That I've got like but usually it's like, man, you know.
Well, that's why. Cause like I'm not trying to like finesse a
I
fucking
used to be a dick
good
pic.
dick
I
pic.
used to be a dick
I
pic
wrote
guy.
a whole set about that. Like
Only when it was warranted, of course. You know,
So,
I'd
like,
get a picture, I'd send one back. You know?
I was talking, like, chatting on
Google it. It's the same.
it was Hinge. I was chatting with this dude on Hinge, and his whole thing is that he liked to have his body reviewed. And so, like, he was just
What a
like,
fucking psycho.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So
What do you
now
mean
the-
review?
Wait,
He wanted to, like,
Did you-
first of all,
Did you
he
Yelp his ankles? What did you do?
no, like these guys are
out
like
of 5
into
stars.
like they're into like dominance and control. So like, and I can understand the psychology of like dominance and control. So like this guy was just kind of like, oh, like he was not asking me anything about myself. It was all about him. So I was just like, fuck this guy to begin with. And then when I realized his whole ego is like around like a woman validating his body, now I'm just like, oh, well, this might be fun. So like,
Fucking A. I love you.
It's payback, baby. Come on.
so like then he was just like, and like he keeps messaging me to send me a picture, and I just kept like, I keep telling him like, you don't deserve sending me a picture yet. And
He doesn't deserve to send you a picture.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
It's
That's
like-
a real shit.
it's like, you don't deserve to send me a picture. Like, I've seen your picture with clothes on. You don't deserve to send me a naked picture.
See, because there's a difference between
Now
that
you said
and
this
Grindr.
to him, or he said that to you?
I said that to him.
said that to him.
Because he
smart,
wants
smart.
to send me a naked picture, and I'm like, so like, what is it that you're expecting? He's
Did
like,
you
well,
guys-
I just want
As
to be
a
reviewed.
fat guy, I gotta
you
say,
guys
like that
text
is my
beforehand?
biggest.
No, this is all
Yeah.
back and forth.
That's my fear.
messaging.
I'm like, I don't want you to see me
Yeah.
without clothes on.
I
just
can't.
I know I can perform well, but
Yeah.
As a gay guy, I literally have guys sending me messages with nothing on their page, absolutely nothing,
Just a dick.
and say, "Hey, can you see me a picture of that big dick?"
It's like, who the fuck?
No, who the fuck are you?
Right.
Why the fuck would I send you a picture of my dick? I don't know who the fuck you
No.
are. You don't even have an age. You don't have a ethnicity,
Nothing.
color,
I'm-
height, nothing.
I'm glad to see that you have
Nothing.
rando cock standards. That's very good that you have that. You know, I'm very happy.
the rando guy.
Well, but I back to the Anon. I'm still down with that. The guy that I met
do you remember
last
a
night.
non-IB?
Anon.
Do you
Wait,
remember that
what
website?
is a non-IB?
Okay, all right.
All right,
Now
break
we're-
it
Now
down.
we're getting into
Non-IB.
some shit. I know we're getting close to
We're
Time-
getting close to curtains, but
Time
like, we
for
can,
our favorite
yeah.
segment,
But,
freaky
uh,
acronyms.
Okay,
Yes.
so a non-IB
acronym.
was an
Freaky
image
acronym.
site
Big Talks and Brewskis.
back in like I don't know the 2010s and I was in high school, and apparently a lot of guys who were fucking around in school. Like I didn't do this because I was raised right, but a lot of
I was raised right too. Hold on.
Big ups to my parents. My parents are the shit. My dad's definitely gay though.
Oh, what's up?
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No. Go for it.
Wait, you want Rodney to be your stepfather?
No.
That would be crazy.
It's kind of like what it is.
Twist
You know what
situation.
It's like when you have a sister and like one of your friends is like, all right, you know what? I'd rather you than anybody else. Rodney. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like at least I know you.
My dad's like from West Virginia though, so I don't know if the whole black thing's gonna go down.
Stepdaddy porn. It's a new genre.
Yeah. You'd be surprised he's in the BBC.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I am. But so a non-IB, it was like this. It's definitely gone by now. But it was like so all these kids were posting pictures of girls from our high school, like nudes that they would send them, and they would post them on and like of course like we're dirty fucking 14-year-old kids. We're all like running like. We all run, we found them, and we were like, what the fuck? But then, like, a huge scandal happened because they were like, we were 14, but they were like 15, 16, 17-year-old girls who were all underage on the internet just having, like, it was kid porn, but we were the ones looking it up, so it was like...
Right. But they're the ones.
But then it was on a full. It was very
group chat message.
No, not group chat message. Nothing.
Nobody
it was like
died,
it was
though,
it was it was like it was like the original Reddit almost. It was like it was just like an image board, and no one died. No, of course not. But I mean, like there was definitely some creeps that probably infiltrated it because they were like scanning for fucking kiddie porn.
Of course.
But it was crazy. Yeah, like our high school had like this huge sex scandal. You can still look it up. It's fucking probably on Google.
That's how they set the algorithm to catch a predator. That's what I think.
Oh my god! Did you see the new one that they fucking put out with him? The guy eating pizza.
I'm so mad about that. Is it still on?
Wait,
guy
what
eating,
happened in pizza?
The guy's eating pizza to catch a predator. It's on YouTube. It's like it's oh my god! It's like got like 6 million hits or some shit like that. But the guy's like he orders a pizza, like and brings it. And he's like, oh, I brought pizza and Coronas or whatever. Mm-hmm. And like, so Chris Hansen comes out.
It's very considerate.
He sees Chris Hansen. He just opens up the pizza box and starts eating. And he's like, oh, are you enjoying your pizza? He's like, well, it's the last one I'm going to have for a long time. So yeah.
Damn.
We are going to have to wrap this up soon. But before we go, I'm going to throw one more topic in the gauntlet. And Lee Paul, this is your choice.
Okay.
Would you like to talk about closed primaries, McCafe, or overly sensitive culture?
Yeah, all those things that can be encapsulated in exactly 2 minutes. I think we're gonna go with bougie McDonald's.
Yeah,
good.
That was the one I wanted. That was my pick.
Brevity of this is a soul of wit, and we got like 2-minute drills. So So I was up in.
I mean, it's probably 4 minutes, but go on.
Okay.
Yeah. Mike is saying we can go a little bit longer.
Mike's got it.
Mike's got us. Mike's got our back.
We could
shout
Mike
out
is
to
the
Gotham
best.
Podcast.
Shout out Mike. You're amazing.
We could stretch the bougie McDonald's a little bit. So
okay.
I'm gonna say I have not. For health and social reasons, I have not gone to McDonald's in many, many years.
Okay.
Stop.
Oh,
yeah.
Stop.
Makes
Like if I go to if I do it, like I go to like Wendy's is my cutoff. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like Wendy's is the cutoff. That's it. I'm being. That's just me.
Okay.
And I feel you if you love the Golden Arches. You can't stand
best fast food in the country.
I get it.
Long.
I just have this.
The fries are really good.
Yes, those fries.
Anyway.
The nuggets.
So
I went McDonald's.
I went
sauces.
I went to a McCafe. I gotta tell you, unfucking believable.
Wait, what is the McCafe?
McCafe
good or bad?
No, great. It's the
Fuck
new.
off.
No, it's the new themed McDonald's tonight. Everything you go and you order on a touch screen. They bring the fucking food out to you.
It's a full service restaurant.
Yeah, it's like a.
I've never
You guys been to the
McDonald's?
It's like
Taco Bell is doing it too.
Wait a
Ian's been to
minute.
the Burger King up the street.
Taco Bell is doing it too. It's called the Cantina.
Listen.
Oh, I have one in Brooklyn.
Do you know why I don't like to go to fucking fast food joints? Unless you're in the suburbs, because you go to drive-through.
Because you feel poor.
Well, that's listen. I don't have any problem self-hating. I'm a Jew. I do that all the time. That's not the issue. The issue is I don't like to deal with the fucking lines of the ignorant ass motherfuckers going there and the ignorant ass motherfuckers working there. I don't want to
Right.
deal with that shit.
Right.
I did not come. I just came to get some cheap sustenance, not to shoot a World Star Hip Hop video. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
That's not
right.
what I'm there for. So I go in there and I don't have to fuck with any humans unnecessarily, and I can get my shit. And they
Now
bring,
you feel like you're open to order all the bad shit that you've been preventing yourself.
Are you
from
Like
ordering.
kidding
taco
me?
time on Will and
I
Grace.
feel, and let me tell you something. Now I will give you some feedback though. I did the McCafe. I went to one on like
Anastasia
145th and Broadway.
Okay.
Okay, great fucking
Oh, that's my own
McCafe.
neighborhood.
Great
one.
McCafe. Okay. I got this like new mushroom and sauteed it. It was like shit. Like you go to an
it
actual
breakfast?
restaurant.
The
No, it
one
was a
on
burger.
173rd is
the
open.
smokehouse burger.
It was like no.
There's one on 173rd that's open
Now-
24 hours.
Now I'm gonna tell you, in fair to
they have a
comparison,
walk-up window.
because I'm really been doing a lot of comedy lately, which means I have no aspirations of making money in my life anymore. I've been eating a lot more fast food again. So I tried the new Burger King. They got one Burger King. I think I cut out. Are we off?
No.
Oh, there we go.
I hear you.
Anyway,
Oh yeah.
it was a new Burger King. So you know Burger King always like follow the lead. Like McDonald's does this shit, we gonna jump higher.
Oh,
right?
right.
So
They
Burger
got the
King,
Big Mac XL.
No, Burger King's got their own little nice restaurant. They don't call it like McBurger or any bullshit. Just Burger King made up. They got the same touchscreen. So I live in Harlem, in East Harlem. So I said, fuck it. Let me try. So I get the bacon, the double bacon
Whopper?
cheeseburger.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
And it was like $3, and that was customizing because I put lettuce and tomato. They put the extra. I was treating myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
You gotta treat yourself.
I was getting my swerve on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Hashtag
I was
You getting your burger on.
Yeah,
Treat
I was like produce on meat. Like how bougie is that? You know? Cut out again. Anyway.
It
I
might
keep
be your
on cutting it.
headphones.
Yeah, it might be
'cause
my
we
headphones.
can hear
yeah,
you.
okay. So anyway, long story short, I get this thing. I get it. It was a little cheaper. You know what I'm saying? I go home, literally, within 10 minutes, explosive diarrhea.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
Explosive
shit.
diarrhea. So
I don't fuck with Burger
That
King.
I'm
makes
gonna
sense
say-
though, because our FDA hasn't been checking any of our meats for like 35 days.
and I'm gonna tell you.
Oh
yeah,
my
Oh,
God.
Fuck
that-
my
Bring it back
God.
to
That's
Trump,
exactly why
explosive
I had
diarrhea.
halal and I
Yes.
shitted 4 times.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
No,
was
that's just
wondering
because
why
you
I
had
was,
halal.
I was wondering why I was hurting.
That's
Don't
not.
eat
because
those
that's
items.
not
when
when
the government shut down,
Yeah.
when the government shut down, the FDA was not checking any food.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do they check
So it's-
everything that goes out though?
No, but they check a percentage of enough of all of the foods that the different industries are less likely to give you fucked up shit. So like they've been going almost 40 days without checking anything. So like these guys are like, "Oh shit, like yeah, this cow was killed 45 days ago. It's
Hashtag
fine."
horse meat.
Yeah, exactly. So
love
like I'm surprised more people haven't died of food poisoning.
I'm against shining a turd, so I'm against McCafe personally. I'm definitely
all right.
against Taco Bell Cantina, even though
What
I
do
do
you mean
have
by
one.
shining a turd?
That's shining a turd.
What is the shining a turd?
He's basically
listen,
saying
you can shine up a turd, you can
Hey,
put some
you don't
perfume
put-
on it.
Oh,
you put it in
you don't put a
lipstick on a
silk.
pig.
Don't put a
Yeah,
silk hat
it's
on a
lipstick-
pig.
yeah, it's lipstick
Don't put
on
a
a pig.
silk hat on
Yeah.
a pig. Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Same
I
shit.
call it
Okay.
shining a turd.
Okay.
Because I shit every time I
Yeah.
talk. But like
Do you need a bucket?
I would love one. I don't know. I'm a big proponent of shitty places. I love Papaya Dog still.
Papaya dog is good.
Like I think Papaya King's the best personally.
Grace Papaya, Papaya Dog, or the other
Papaya
one?
King. Papaya
Okay.
King's my top.
Wait, where's
okay? So Papaya King is the original one. That's Upper East Side, over by like 86.
86 and 3rd.
Yeah, 86 and 3rd. 'Cause my dad
Yep.
used to live on 86 and 2nd.
It's good.
Okay.
It's
So-
not bad.
Like that was the one that I grew up. Like when I was a kid, when
Yeah.
my dad would take us to the city, we went to that one.
I'm a
Which one
Gray's
is
guy.
near West 4th?
West Fourth is Papaya Dog, and that's the one I eat the most because it's
Yeah,
right next
because
to
right
the
next to
close
Spear
Spear
and all
proximity
that.
and
I
all
eat
that.
that one the most.
Oh my God! I'll tell you what though, they will do a real Philly cheesesteak, guys. If anyone's from Philly, take it from me. There is a real Philly cheesesteak in this goddamn city, and it does not come from Shorty's Pub in fucking Hell's Kitchen. You go to the
Shorty's.
Papaya Dog on West 4th and fucking or West 3rd and 6th Ave, and you ask them to put the nacho cheese on instead of that bullshit fucking
Is that
provolone.
the new sponsor of this show? Or
I don't know, bro.
They pay you like $50 a say.
I don't even think they make $50 a night because
Right.
it's so fucking cheap. But I'll tell you
Yeah,
what,
those dogs are like
it is
$2.
it is my favorite cheesesteak in the city right now, and people fight me on it. I'm like, you guys don't know because like I grew up on cheesesteaks. Like that's what we
Right.
do in PA.
When I first-
especially northeastern PA. Like that's just what the fuck we do.
When I first came back to New York, Gray's Papaya, early
Gray's ain't bad.
2000s, recession special. Okay, it was $2 dogs with anything you want on it and a small papaya or ready fruit shake, $2.35.
That's fantastic.
Like now to come to New York, like you're doing comedy and you're in a city like fucking
That's a meal.
$2.35. Like that's
That's a meal.
And let me tell you something. I never got sick from that food.
Yeah.
Never.
I've
And I
never
don't-
done them.
And I don't
I've
know if
never
it was
done
that I
either.
talked myself like the papaya. It helps you digest
Papaya
everything.
is
I
the
might
best. That's
fart
my
my
hangover.
brains out, but I never shat. from
Papaya
that.
is my favorite hangover. Like
Yeah.
when I get to the Pear on a Thursday at 4 and I know I've been drinking all Wednesday night and I get to the fucking Pear, first thing I do is I hit the papaya dog. And if I nothing else, like I'll get a Knish. I love Knish. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys are still into
Hey,
Knish. Knish don't like I don't know. You can't find them on the food
I'm a
trucks
step
anymore.
Hey, a
Jew,
Knish and a
so
couple of
yes,
poppers
I
and
eat
you're
those.
good as new.
Gray's Papaya is like a New York City classic.
I don't
Yeah.
do
I remember-
Grays. I don't
Thank
do
you.
Grays.
Grace.
It is.
I don't fuck with
It
Grays.
reminds me of what's the movie with
Fools Rush In.
The Fools Rush In.
Yeah.
And she like sent some
She
Gray's
air-
Papaya
yeah, she
hot.
ships them.
air
She airmails
shipped
them.
over some Gray's Papaya hot
It's a
dogs.
great
My,
from
Grand
fa-
Hyatt.
my favorite hot dog scene in a movie, and this is fucking retarded that we're on this now, but my favorite
Hot
hot
dog.
dog scene in a movie is Crocodile Dundee, the first one, when she takes him to the hot dog cart, and it's like one of the soubrette carts.
Oh,
Sabret's the
And
best.
she's,
dirty
and
water.
she's
Frank.
like, "Oh, I'll get onions, kraut, and blah blah blah." And like he looks at it and he's like, "What the fuck?" She's like, and it's like kind of like what he does to her, like because he gives her snake or some shit
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
fucking thing.
Right.
He's like, "You can live on it, but it tastes like shit." And it's it was just funny, and I was like, "You don't know, like it doesn't have to taste like shit."
So my favorite dog in the city is Criff Dogs.
Criff Dog's good.
Okay. I ate there the other day. Me and Adam
I never
I
had
live
it.
I live in Brooklyn,
Yeah. I
so
never had
I'm
it.
near the Williamsburg Criff Dog.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Where is that
that is near
Williamsburg.
It's on the Bedford stop.
That's a
It's on the
bougie.
Bedford stop on the L.
It's a
On L.
bougie dog, but I gotta say
That's
it
the
is
thing.
worth
It's a
it.
bougie dog.
But
I'm paying
You
too much
guys
for a hot
don't
dog.
even understand bougie dog until you go into PDT.
wait a minute, what's
The
that?
fuck is a PDT?
So PDT
Is that a new
Marissa, let's
hallucinogen?
Go to
What-
school,
No, no,
Marissa.
is
So
that
like-
like
on a
is that
hot
like
dog
MDA? MDMA?
Exactly.
What is it?
So like PDT is the speakeasy version of Criff Dogs.
Okay.
Oh,
Like,
please
you
don't
know-
tell.
Yeah,
I know what you're
exactly.
talking about. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Speakeasy
So, like-
version?
Yeah, so like if you go into Criff Dogs and you see that phone booth, behind that phone booth
That's a
is another
speakeasy.
that's
Right,
a speakeasy.
right,
Oh, which
But
isn't
they
really
have-
alive in New York City, motherfuckers.
They have
PSA.
another bar back
Rabbit
there,
hole.
and they have their own dogs back there that they don't serve in the front room.
Oh.
So like they've got a frogwa dog back there.
Frog
They-
dog.
Shut your mouth.
They have a frogwa
Did you
dog.
say
Say frog
You-
dog.
I said frogwa.
You
Okay.
I know what we doing tonight.
New podcast idea. Fucking hot dog tours with Marissa
God
and Zachy
damn.
Peanuts.
Let's do this.
That's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. Remember, just get echo back when they were calling you all sorts of
That's a
bitches
good show.
earlier.
I'll watch
but I'm just
that.
gonna call you bougie bitch with your frog
Frog
dog.
dog.
Rodney,
Yes, I
so
ate
did
a
they.
frogwa dog.
Let me get some of that duck. Let me get some of that duck liver dog, motherfucker.
Right?
It's like-
Yeah.
Duck liver
like
dog.
Duck
Yeah.
liver dog.
Damn.
I want
And I want my frogwa organic, bitch.
I want the tears of French children in that shit. The salted.
I still
No,
love
I want the
veal.
tears of Russians.
Yes, you would let the motherfuckers know.
It's like fuck you, Kremlin bitches.
What kind of hot dog would that be? The fuck you Kremlin bitches dog.
That's the nyet nyet.
Ooh, right there on the board.
We soak it in vodka and light it on fire.
Yeah.
It comes out flaming.
And we shove it up your ass.
No, that's the Hell's Kitchen
Oh
dog.
no, that's
that is
that's
definitely a
the-
Hell's Kitchen dog.
That's the Putin Pence special.
Oh!
Oh. All right. Now that we ended on
Nice way of closing.
That was a that
That
was
was
a closer. I just pulled it out my ass like Putin does. But and if I was
Ass
back
heavy
in Mother
show.
Russia, I'd be pulling cold for days.
That was more Jamaican, but I feel you.
Slap of the bass, man.
Yeah.
Boy.
Oh, I heard that last night.
That's how you make
That
Marissa.
was his balls. Oh, these balls Jamaican, cause Jamaican me crazy.
Oh, boy.
All up in my throat.
boy.
Dick and balls is in a
Bomba clot.
Wait, did he have
That's
all
a
that?
bomba clot.
All right, before I can close this out, I have to satisfy a curiosity.
Ooh, you better get that curiosity in.
Go get it.
I gotta get my curiosity in.
Go get it, kitty, kitty.
Was his balls hairy?
No, they were smooth.
Oh, so but did you have like 5 o'clock shadow on these balls?
Of course, that's what makes it nice.
That's the
Oh, that's like cat tongue
you
balls.
throw this little chin on these balls.
especially
Full-
because my balls get itchy, so I would like that.
Well,
Full,
yeah,
full,
but,
full
but-
disclosure,
but
we
it-
have a
yeah.
bartender named
Look,
Tommy
yeah,
Smoothballs.
if this chin is
at
on
my
these
restaurant.
balls, your toes gonna curl.
I may or may not have given him that name.
I want you to sand my balls like a deck.
Right.
You know?
I feel like I need to give like Zach this because like he needs a drink on that one. That was like too much. There you go. All right. So we need to close this out. Thank you, Zachy. We need to close this out before we go. Just tell everybody where they can follow you on social media, what projects you have going on, your websites, all that jazz. I'm going to start this time with Lee Paul.
I got the old Insta handle at Lee Paul _comic_rockstar on Instagram. I'm on the Book of Faces.
Because you are both a comic and a rock
I am.
star.
I'm in a band. And actually, I did something real cool last night. First time ever, I just got to say this, in the history of all these performed, I was at Caravan of Dreams. I sung with the blues band in the front, a couple songs, and then I went in the back and did a set of comedy. First time ever, double whammy. Same
Did
venue,
you
same
double
night,
whammy?
fucking
Love
music
You
and
did a
comedy.
double penetration.
Double penetration. It was cool. It was cool as shit, and I don't apologize one bit.
You better take it all.
But yeah, I'll be
He took balls and cock. Go on.
a lot of
Smooth
cock and balls. My favorite combination, like peanut butter and jelly. So I'm going to be at hosting Shit Show Tuesday at Bar None. I'm going to be at Otto's Shrunken Head with this very funny lady tomorrow night. I'm going to be at the Jazz on the Park Hostel next on February 17th, doing the Comedy Dungeon, and then I'll be at Broadway Comedy Club on the 22nd, I believe, with this funny lady once again, and hopefully in Comedy Madness on Caroline's on Broadway. So I'm still waiting. It just submitted. So that's it.
Zach Petrovich.
All right, guys, you want to follow me? Just stroll into your local bar. At Zachy Peanuts, ZACHY Peanuts, like the allergy. That is Twitter and Instagram. I am going to be in Emmaus, Pennsylvania, small little town, northeastern Pennsylvania. I'm coming at you. It's going to be on the 24th of February. I also got some gigs in March. I got March 29th, going to be in Akron, Ohio. Then on the 30th.
Oh, Akron.
Yeah, I love Akron, man. It's a goofy little place. And then on shout outs to Chris Kettler out there, man, with Funny Noise Productions. He's a great guy. And then we also, I'm going to be back in Reading, Pennsylvania, northeastern Pennsylvania. That's going to be on the 30th. Other than that, just working on some new shit. Gonna be at the Pear pretty much every Friday and Saturday. Friday 8 o'clock, Saturday 10 o'clock, and that's going to be pretty much all through the month of February. And other than that, catch me on the street, guys. I will see you then.
Rodney Daniels.
So, guys, keep your ear in the lab because I'm working on some stuff that's gonna be coming out really soon on Instagram and Facebook. Just to let you know. And you can always catch me here at Big Talk and Brewskis every Friday night, 6 to 8 p.m. And I'm also hosting at the Broadway Comedy Club, Fast and Be Funny,
Yes.
with Marissa Smith.
Oh,
Yes.
Doing my thing, you know, on the 22nd. So, Marissa Smith. Hey.
So I don't. Did one of us fart? Because that wasn't me. I'm lactose intolerant, but that was not me.
Did you have cheese today?
It's warm up.
When do I not have cheese? So you can follow this show on Twitter at Big Talk and Brew, Follow me on Twitter at Marissa Smith.
Yes.
You can catch me tomorrow at Auto Shrunken Head for
to
Merriment
the show.
Mortification. It's the first Saturday of every month. It's a really fun show. I always put together my favorite people to hang, chill, and laugh with. That is tomorrow, Auto Shrunken Head. You can catch me on the 22nd at Broadway Comedy Club for
Going
Ashley Funny.
down.
It's going down. We had an amazing show last month. We're hoping to do it again this month.
Sold out. Yeah.
Sold out. Because that's how we do. And you can also check out my other podcast, Blame Storming. That's if you want to have your political wiles tickled.
Oh, yeah.
I will
get that political erection.
I will tickle your political boner if you're on the left, and if you're on the right, you
gonna
might
be
be an
assaulted.
incel, and you might want to send me hate mail, and I will tell you that you can send all that hate mail and turn it right up your ass. But
The poop shooter.
yeah, it's called. So if you want to send hate mail and you're an incel, please send it to upyourass@gmail.com.
Boom.
But remember, you guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. It's very cold outside. If you can do anything at all and be a human being and help somebody that's freezing, please do it. And
Like suck a dick.
Like some dicks are cold, not all dicks are cold.
But you gotta warm them up. That's
You
what I'm
don't
saying.
have to. You don't, Rodney,
Warm
you
up a
don't have
dick.
to
I'm the
warm
hormone
up
monster.
a
Suck a
warm
dick.
dick. But I will say, you guys, Trump is an agent of Russia. Have a good night. Bye.
Oh my God.